welcome everyone. This is our group interview role play for our Global Business Management class. And the question I'd like you folks to discuss is, what are some of the cultural differences you've noticed between the way Americans communicate in a business setting and what would be done in your own culture? And I'm hoping, Luba, we can start with you and you can introduce yourself and we'll go around.
Indeed. I'm Luba, I'm from Russia and I major in environmental management.
Hi, my name is Javier Cardona. I'm industrial designer from Javeriana University back in Colombia with a summa cum laude thesis. I worked as general manager in the most prestigious company in Colombia for exhibition.
Thank you. Jennifer?
My name is Jennifer, and I studied in Chongqing University in Taiwan, and my subject is economy and accounting.
Okay.
My name is Howard and I'm a student from Taiwan. My major is in law.
Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Sean. I work at household goods company as a marketer.
Okay.
My name is Yukari Fushi. I work at the international Amiga semiconductor company.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Susana. I'm from Colombia. My major is in mathematical engineering and my minor is in finance.
Okay.
Hi, my name is David. I'm from Brazil. I'm an IT student back home.
Hi, my name is Lucas. I'm also from Brazil and I'm studying engineering.
Okay. All right, folks, so if you could start this conversation, anybody can jump in about the differences between American business communication and what you experience at home.
I would like to start with the main difference I found out from my original country, Colombia, is over there you cannot tell the difference between the personal relationship and a commercial or business relationship. Everything can go on a personal matters. You have to be very careful the way you say things. You cannot be so direct when you are trying to manage a team, because people tend to become too close in the regular job.
I also want to say something about that because I found out that in Colombia there is an enormous gap or a giant difference between the boss and the employees. So in some way, the employees are afraid to talk with the boss, and it's something really bad because when the things are going bad, you really need to talk with your superior.
I also would like to add that, of course, I saw a lot of differences between business culture in my country, in the United States. For example, I can see that here freedom of speech exists, and not only in the society generally, but of course in business. And I was surprised when I observed one case. It refers to my sister's husband. He's an American and he works for government, and he didn't agree with his department, and he went to judge to solve this problem, and the problem was solved, and he continued working in this company, and it was okay. And of course, in my country, it's not possible. Yeah, to be successful, you should go out from this company. Of course, it's not possible to save a good relationship between employee and employer. So freedom of speech and human rights, just that everybody is equal to another one. So this is very
Yeah, one thing I admire about the American culture is how accessible people are, like professors or even bosses or things like that. One thing that really surprised me was how updated you have to be, how you have to prove yourself constantly. For example, in Brazil there are jobs that are for life, like you just prove yourself one time and then you work that your whole life if you don't mess up. Yeah, especially in political values. In Brazil, it's very common that public servers have a job for life. No, they don't have to prove themselves constantly as they do here.
A facilitator would call on someone. Go ahead, Sean.
I have quite similar experiences with you too. So as for a meeting culture, in Korea, usually superiors or boss leads the meeting, and also you cannot disagree with your boss easily. It's not easy. But I think in America, usually the person in charge the issue leads the whole meeting, and also you can easily disagree with your like seniors or boss. And also in America, I think individual role is very detailed and important. But in Korea, we work more based on like team, it's a teamwork. So when like one is away, there are many other people who can take that work in a team. So I think that's the difference.
It's a different meaning of a team. Sorry, Victor, go ahead.
This also happens in Brazil as well, because we are, since college, we are incentivated to work as a team. We don't have much to do by our own. We don't have like to search and to learn things by our own. We have good teachers, good books, good a lot of material to do. So we don't have to search and to learn by our own. We will learn how to cooperate with groups, how to interact, how to listen to different ideas and take the idea to a next level by growing the base, not growing yourself. And here they are more independent, I guess. They learn by their own, they learn what they want to know, and then they take to the next level. That's why here we have a lot of innovations, a lot of creativity, a lot of I don't know, the technology here. The technology mostly starts here. There is no the innovations, ideas coming from here.
What I'm going to say is that the meaning of your teamwork on your country is completely different than here. Teamwork there, that means that someone can be replaceable.
Yeah.
Teamwork
I
here,
mean, like,
yes, teamwork is that everyone is going to have a different activity and goal in order to the twin get the work to have to be done. This is the more difficult part for me, working not only with my country fellows, also with people from high context cultures. Because there is subtext, a sub-language that we're supposed to do to something in group, working together. But when one of the partners is not doing his job, and I have to take charge of that, is the kind of thing that is not working in that kind of cultures. Because the real deal is that you have to do the work for the others, because the others is not going to make it. Here you can demand to the others to accomplish the work the way we agreed. So that's the main difference, and the feeling that I prefer to work with. That's my own culture on others like that.
Yukari, what do you think?
So Japan, my culture is really similar to the Korean culture. So we don't fight each other even if we have an objection about the project or opinion. So and also we are not used to do something for if we were given something on the new project or something. So usually boss or the supervisors give us how to do it, and then we just do it. So, and also between the American and the GBM working together. So even if we have a new good idea, so always we have to have to obey
Mhm.
obey
Mhm.
American style. It's always American centric, so we really frustrated about that things.
Howard, what do you think?
Oh, I think that American business culture different from our country is that Taiwan's always talk about the business when they are whatever they are working or just have a tea or have a dinner that always talk about the business just like my fathers. And I think there are different from us because American after work they relax. They are emphasize the relax times. They, like after work they don't talk about the work. And I think this is very different.
Interesting. Jennifer?
Taiwan is similar to Korea and Japan
Mhm.
because the employees have opinion. It's different from your boss or the highest the choose person in the company, and they won't tell them, and they just obey their perspective.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone.